Ever pulled up on the side of somebody while driving and they stick their middle finger up at you or say something rude, and it's then you realize, oh my gosh, I accidentally pulled out in front of them or did something, that I didn't realize. Then you start to feel all these emotions inside, all these feelings. Keep in mind, facts are not feelings, or feelings aren't facts. And why is this? It's because what's happening, even though they're a stranger and they mean nothing to you, what's happening is they're questioning your own judgment about who you are. And they're making you think, and they're making you question. So what I tell people all the time when I'm talking with them in the coaching session is, who were you right before you realized they were sticking their middle finger up at you? Now, we all come to the table with injuries, flaws, weaknesses, insecurities. We're human evolvements. We're not human beings. Well, we're human beings, but more so than that, human evolvements. So we're growing. We're learning. So anyways, who were you? What person were you before they stuck their middle finger up? You were a wise, strong, confident, happy, loving, generous, forgiving person, yada, yada. Again, we're not perfect. We're all human beings. We have our flaws and insecurities and stuff. But the same thing happens after we discover that our spouse, our significant other, our partner has secrets. All of the sudden, we start incorporating our insecurities and attaching them to what happened. See, infidelity, a lot of healing from infidelity is healing the association with infidelity. And the association is, what did my partner, my spouse, my significant other's infidelity say about who I am? And then we start questioning it. Now, Eleanor Roosevelt once said, you cannot feel insecure, or nobody can make you feel insecure without your permission. And so what happens after we discover these secrets or infidelity is all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I'm ugly, I'm fat, I'm unworthy, I'm unlovable. All these associations from previous relationships, childhood, prior trauma, what have you. So one of the things you have to do is ask yourself, because what happens is after we start saying all these things about how we're worthless and we have no value and we're unlovable and yada yada, they become our heart messages, our core messages, our heart beliefs. And you want to be very careful, because the old saying, be careful with what you say, they become your beliefs, be careful your beliefs, they become your character, your life, blah, blah, blah. You want to be very careful, especially because the person's voice that you believe the most in life is your own. So what you want to do is, you don't want any of those heart beliefs to become solidified within you. Whoever the person you were the day before discovery, that's who you got to say you are. Because the association that you give the discovery and you attach it to you is your stuff. So you got to make sure, listen, you stepped out, you made decisions, you made choices. That does not affect who I am as a human being. Do I take responsibility in the person I am? 100%. Do I take some responsibility in where our marriage was? 100%. Do I take any responsibility for your choices and decisions? Out of all the options and doors you had, you chose the wrong one? Nope, not at all. And I will not allow my self-esteem. I will not let my confidence. I will not let who I am as a human being be affected simply because you chose to open the worst, most hurtful door possible.